Hello and welcome, beautiful tribe. Thank you for joining me today. I'm super excited to share a powerful, powerful tool that has shifted and impacted my life in so many areas and so many facets. And this is really a tool to assist us in shifting out of a place of feeling victimized by the world, feeling powerless to life's experiences, feeling hopeless to the state of affairs around the world. And this is a tool to really assist you in stepping back into your power and recognizing your ability to be a fierce catalyst and igniter to shift global change and global healing. So I'm super excited to share this message with you today. And the tool is essentially allowing yourself periodically throughout the day to acknowledge what you're feeling, acknowledge what is upsetting you, and shift into a state of offering blessings. So, I've spoken about this, I've written about this extensively, really kind of bury my head in the sand when it came to global political issues. I didn't enjoy watching a wide genre of movies if there was violence or um, attack on women or anything of that kind. It was all very disturbing to me. I've shared in the past, and maybe this resonates with you, of being a very energetically sensitive light worker and really feeling things on a deep, 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 intimate level. And so hearing everything going on in the world, seeing horrific things playing out in different countries was just too much for me to handle. I couldn't handle it. I felt it was overwhelming. And and so for a long time I just kind of ignored a lot of it and avoided a lot of it. And maybe you're like me and you've been feeling this call more and more intensely lately, that it is time to really step out of playing small. It is time to really harness your power and live in a unapologetic way. And yet perhaps you feel like, how do I do this? We look around in the world, we look at our social media feed, we look at the news, and it seems like there's so much shit going on, right? It seems like shit is hitting the fan in every arena of life: politics, food, global scale, war, racism, etc. And so it can feel really overwhelming and really daunting, and kind of leave us with this feeling of I want to help, I want to assist this planet and humanity and shifting into a more harmonious, heart-centered way of living, but I don't know how. There's so much going on, I don't even know where to start. So for a long time I've been a big believer that the change that we wish to see in the world starts within, starts in the way that we relate to ourselves, starts with the way that we communicate and talk to and dialogue with the innocence of our own heart. And I've been hearing this term thrown around a lot lately, this concept of like your inner mean girl or inner bitch or inner critic. And while I know that these are well-intended names used to identify the parts of ourselves that are consumed in self-doubt, that have fears of shining our light bright, for me, just me personally, when I hear those words, I cringe a little bit. There's part of me that just feels pain when I hear those words, because for me, they don't feel very loving. And we see this time and time again on a political global scale, that when we fight against something, when we try to suppress something, when we try to destroy something, it only fights back with more ferocity and more intensity. So if we see on the global scale, you know, abuse towards women, suppression towards women, and this eats us up at a deep level and it infuriates us. And if we go out into the world like protesting against this, having protests and raising our fists and exclaiming at what an injustice is going on, then we're simply fighting fire with fire, right? There's something that we're against, and we're just pushing back at it with equal intensity, although the opposite polarity of it, the opposite side of the polarity, but still with fighting against, protesting against. And same thing with our own self. We have this feeling of self-doubt come up, and we identify this, oh, this is my inner bitch. I need to get rid of her. I need to quiet her down. I need to overcome her. I need to suppress her. She needs to shut up, whatever. And, we can have this dialogue in my head, but then when you hear me say it, it doesn't sound very nice or compassionate, does it? It feels very harsh and very, again, for me, like my heart feels pain saying and hearing those words. So instead, what I'd like to offer, things are intense right now. There's so much going on in the political realm. There's abuse of all kinds happening around the world. And so what I really want to offer today is that when we see these things that disturb us, when we see these things that make us cringe, when we have these experiences that feel painful to us, that instead of fighting fire with fire and fighting, just joining the group that's fighting the opposite of what we don't want to see, what if we start within and harness the power of our voice, harness the power of our being, of our energy, and offer blessings to that which we do want to see and experience in the world. Focus on the political realm, focus on the relationships between men and women, focus on the way the animals are treated. Focus on the things that we do want to see and fuel that with love, with blessings, instead of with fight and protest. So, as an example, maybe you hear of child slavery going on somewhere in the world, and it's so deeply disturbing to hear that and to feel that. The invitation to reconnect with your power is in feeling that distress, feeling that pain, acknowledging that, and then with your words forming a blessing. May all beings, may all children be blessed with freedom from slavery. May all children, may all beings be blessed with safety. May all beings, may all children be blessed with freedom from abuse. May all beings be blessed with healing and integration of abusive tendencies or thoughts. And so in this way, at any time throughout the day, you can shift into being a positive, proactive influence for the change that you do want to see in the world. And we can also apply this on our inner realm, our inner scale. So let's say you notice that you're feeling a lot of fear and a lot of self-doubt. Again, first offering love to that part of you that's in fear or self-doubt, offering compassion and offering support to that part of you instead of trying to obliterate her. And upon acknowledging her pain, acknowledging whatever she's experiencing, then shifting into, may all beings be blessed with the courage to share their unique essence with the world. May all beings be freed from the fears that hold them back. Perhaps you're experiencing physical pain of some kind. May all beings be healed. May all bodies shift into harmony. May all beings experiencing chronic pain be liberated of their pain and experience harmony and vitality within their bodies. And so, in this way, again, I say this a lot, but it's a game changer. This past weekend, my husband and I rented a movie, and the movie was far more gruesome and intense than I had anticipated. And I normally would just instantly walk away. Like, let him watch his movie. I'm going to go do my own thing. I don't want to be exposed to this. And in watching this movie with this tool of blessings, I was able to be fully present, watch the movie, notice what was coming up within me, which was like just this ancestral pain of having to work hard to survive and all of the traumas inflicted on our ancestors to get us to the point where we are today. And so my blessing watching the movie was, may all unresolved traumas from past generations be healed, transformed, and resolved as never before for the well-being of all. May all beings be blessed with freedom from trauma. May all beings be blessed with integration of and love for the aspects of them that have experienced trauma. And I was able to watch the movie, and without feeling like I'm going to go to bed and have horrible nightmares, without feeling, without feeling totally affected by what I had seen for days on end, like I would in the past. So I invite you to join me on this blessing journey. I invite you to acknowledge and embrace the power that you have within you to inspire global healing and global shifts. I invite you to recognize your capacity to be the change that you want to see in this world through having a more compassionate relationship with your own heart and through offering blessings throughout your day to all beings on this planet. So what is it that you want to offer blessings for today? I would love to hear from you. I would love to build a tribe of blessing givers and join together to stand tall as the light bearers that we are and shine our light of blessings on the world. So join me. You can find me on Facebook, Sarah Grace Nesbitt, my website. Feel free to comment below on the blessings that you wish to offer the world. And I am thrilled to be on this journey with you and to unite with the unique, magnificent light that you are. From the bottom of my heart, many blessings to you.